Hello. In this video, I'm gonna show you how to make this program called OpenPcap by yourself. So OpenPcap, with the OpenPcap program, you can actually capture Wi-Fi packets and then display in the Windows in real time. So before I get started, if I give you, quick demonstration. So this is a Windows OpenPcap control program. And the first thing that you want to do is you want to set the Wi-Fi channel before you do packet capture. And let's say you don't know on which channel your access point is on, then you can do quick site survey using this button, and it is gonna show you all the access points that it is seeing in the different window in here. So as you can see, for example, the first SSID. So ESSID is empty, meaning that this is a hidden SSID, but it is on the channel 1, right? So from this site survey, you can find out on which channel your access point is on. Then what you can do is just set the channel, for example, to channel 1 like this, and wait until this one status shows ready. So once it is ready, then all you have to do is just click this start button to capture Wi-Fi packets and then display in Wireshark in the Windows. So as you can see in here, this is a real 802.11 Wi-Fi packet, and it is on the channel 1. So I hope this piqued your interest, and let's get started. So first, let's talk about what kind of a hardware and the software you need to prepare to make this tool. In terms of the hardware, all you need is this mic router. This looks like a USB stick, but this is a small router. I guess this micro router stands for short for the micro router. So just I'm gonna call this micro router. Yeah. But the thing is, this is a small router running the operating system called OpenWRT. So this is all you need in terms of the hardware. And now you have to install a couple of programs in your Windows to prepare this micro router. So the first thing that you want to do is go to this GitHub project and download this GitHub to your desktop. So already I downloaded in my desktop in here, so I'm not gonna do that. And the next that you have to do is you have to install this PuTTY program. PuTTY program is just a SSH client program for the Windows platform, and we are gonna execute a couple of commands inside micro router. That is why we need SSH client program. And then the next, you want to install WinSCP program. This is a SCP program for the Windows. Windows does not have a built-in SCP program, so that's why we needed this program to move a couple of files into micro router. And lastly, you have to install the Wireshark. Obviously, this OpenPcap program is using Wireshark to display captured Wi-Fi packets, so that's why you have to install the Wireshark. Depending on your CPU architecture, you can download a 32-bit or 64-bit program. So I'm not gonna go through this installation procedure. You can just follow the standard program installation procedure in the Windows. So okay. So right now the micro router that I'm using that is plugged into my laptop, this is already prepared to work with this OpenPcap program. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna replace this with a brand new micro router so that I can show you the steps how to prepare make it work with this OpenPcap program. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, I just installed a brand new micro router like this in my Windows laptop. The one that I used before, for the demonstration was already prepared for the OpenPcap, so that I just replaced it with a brand new micro router so that so that I can show you the steps, from the scratch. So once you plug in the micro router, one of two things is gonna happen. First, automatically Windows will install the driver, and then it is gonna come up as the Ethernet interface like this, or it is gonna ask you to install the driver, and then once you install the driver, then it is gonna come up as a Ethernet interface like this one. So this is the interface that your laptop is communicating with the micro router. As I mentioned before, this micro router is it looks like USB stick, but actually this is a small router, and it has its own web interface. And you can go to the web interface using 192.168.8.1 IP address, and then the first thing that it is going to ask you is select the language, and now you have to set the password, and you have to set this password to OpenWRT123 or PENWRT123. So this is the password that OpenPcap is gonna use to communicate with this micro router, so that you have to set the exact same password. So once you submit, then you are inside micro router, and now we have to connect this micro router to the internet to download some program and install it in here. So what you want to do is scan the Wi-Fi network in here, and select your access point, and this is important. So we need this internet connection temporarily to download, to install certain programs. So we don't want micro router to remember, this internet connection. So please turn this off, otherwise it is not gonna work. So turn this off and join the internet connection. Okay, so now we have an internet connection through this micro router, and from the SSH terminal we are going to execute a couple of commands to install some packages. So open up the PuTTY program, and IP address of a micro router is 192.168.8.1, and login as root, and the password is the password that you just set when you log in the web UI, which is OpenWRT123. So once you are inside micro router, then you can follow the steps from the OpenPcap, the GitHub project. So this is OpenPcap GitHub project that I downloaded from the GitHub, and then go into this folder, and then open up this file called prepare micro router. Let's open with a notepad W. So once you are inside micro router, the first command that you want to execute is this command. So basically what it does is it is updating the package information, and then it is gonna download and then install all the OpenWRT packages that we need for this OpenPcap program. So I'm gonna execute this command. So this one is gonna take some time, so that I'm gonna speed up the process, and then I show you the next step. Okay, so all the necessary packages are installed right now, and the next we have to move some files from the OpenPcap GitHub project to inside micro router. So this is the second step in here. So open up the WinSCP program, and select SCP, and then the IP address of micro router is again 192.168.8.1, and it is gonna be root, and then open WRT 123. So once you log in the micro router, and then so in the local host, go to this folder, OpenPcap resources, this folder, and basically it is asking you to copy all shell script files on the root folder in here. So I'm gonna move all the shell script files with extension .sh under this folder. So I'm gonna select, holding down Control key. So I'm gonna move all the shell script files under this folder. And then next it is asking you to copy all the wireless something files under this folder. So I'm gonna change the directory to etc config, and then I'm gonna move all the wireless files under this folder. So it is gonna ask you whether you wanna overwrite existing files in the file system or not. Just accept yes. And lastly, it is asking you to move this done file under this folder. So change the folder to done again. Okay, it is on the init, and then I'm gonna move this done file under this folder, and then again just overwrite this one. So that's all with the WinSCP. So I'm gonna just close WinSCP program. And then lastly, it is asking you to execute this command from the SSH CLI. So again, I'm gonna copy all these commands and then paste it in here. So that is all in terms of preparation. So right now, just if you reboot this micro router, then it should work with the OpenPcap program. So let's reboot, and so right now it is rebooting. That is why it lost SSH connection in here, and I'm gonna close down this putty program and this OpenPcap GitHub project. So binary program is under this folder. So open up, go inside this folder, and then just start this OpenPcap program. And then once micro router comes up, automatically it is gonna detect and set the channel. It is gonna get ready for us to start Wi-Fi packet capturing. So let's wait. So as you can see, this OpenPcap Windows program automatically detects micro router, and so right now it says that it is ready. So again, you can select that channel in here, and you can just start capturing the Wi-Fi packets using this button in here. So let me start, and then prove that it is working with OpenPcap program right now. So okay, so this is on the channel 11, right? Okay, so this is how you can prepare a micro router to make it work with this OpenPcap program. And I hope you enjoyed this program, and then now you I hope you know how to make this OpenPcap dual band program in here. So the one that we made with a micro router, so as you can see in here, it only captures the packet for 2.4G Wi-Fi. But with a dual band OpenPcap, you can capture 2.4G and 5G at the same time. And you can to make that the dual band OpenPcap, you can follow the procedure in this document in here. Okay, that's all today. Thank you. Bye.